honest. I've a headache as it is.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Our soldiers need better training.
Such quietude. Silence.
Done near enough for this.
My list of duties grows here longer.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
I like
Is
it
it
all.
all life?
When I
so
thought
alone.
to say.
Not sure why I'm trolling, if I'm honest.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Time to get to market, methinks.
There's aught to be said. Peace and life.
Got any interesting tidings to share?
Time to head to market, methinks.
How goes it?
Suppose I gotta get to work.
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
When does my watch end?
I've had many customers with decent coin of late.
Doctor, my head will grow if aught goes awry.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm tired.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment. How fine!
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
These crops aren't faring so
somewhere
well.
to be. How do I wind up here anyhow?
Greetings.
Yeah? What is it? Thank you kindly.
This place cheers me right.
Pray, keep your voice low. Pray, keep your voice low.
I cannot fathom it.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, but the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Outstanding. A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen. 'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
If I were you, I would tread lightly around the Queen Regent. You've a decent head on those shoulders of yours.
want to
Scarce
go
a thing
home.
to keep us fed these days.
Tis so dull when there's nothing doing. That's enough for one day.
Dirt, sweat, and
Hoi!
each day
How do you do?
more the same.
It's been a hard day.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say. Well, I ne'er.
Interested in my wares?
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Well, I ne'er.
My bed.
Go on, have a look.
All that fuss, and nary a coin to show for it. Almost wish all would have aching for...
Listen up, you lot. Albert, king of beggars, is come to quench your thirsts. Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so drink up, my friends. Drink your fill.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
What brings you here?
Might not seem like much, but it tastes a treat.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
We'll take a better... Got any tales to liven up my day?
You looking for a fight? You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself. aching for a fight. Some other time, maybe.
At once, Master.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Well, I ne'er. Interested in my wares?
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
It's been a hard day.
Go on, have a look.
Great, it requires a little stimulation. Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here. Any loose
Time to
coin
be
about? Enough to make me
Stock up on the basics. Flour, salt, fat.
Well met. This, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Impressive. Interested in my wares?
This job better be worth
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Go on, have a...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. How might I serve you, Arisen?
Interested in my wares? Go on, have a look.
I'm in need of a new skill.
Interested
My
in
bed
my
calls,
wares?
and I shan't resist.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Impressive. Go on, have a look. Interested in my wares?
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I can proceed no further.
It's been a hard day.
I'd sooner be home.
Somehow my feet carrying me.
Got to try to enjoy them where and when I can.
I see that rat again, I'll gut it myself.
Not without its charms.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I would that all my days were so tranquil.
May the heavens protect me. Share with me your troubles.
Isn't there anything to do?
I ought to be getting home.
Any loose coin about, enough to make me rich? Gnomes do nothing.
This
Doesn't
is
take
waiting
meats and ale.
I must
Now this is a
water.
conundrum.
Aye, sir. What I can do for you? Is there a problem, sir?
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here. It's so dull when there's nothing doing.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
How long this job's supposed to last?
Not to look forward to, but a long day of
Pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
Another day of work awaits.
Working with speed. I'm not stopping. Just one last push, and I'll be done.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you. What are you up to?
Seems my feet always
No pay, and not a moment's rest. I feel a slave.
Time to find me a mark. We need the coin.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
All that out of interest would happen. I'm near enough.
Perfect spot for a kit. I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I? Yeah? What is it? Perfect spot for a kid.
arm strong and my mind sharp.
Dull days for us are assigned the
I'm going to go exploring.
Looks like we both got some time on our hands. I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
I wish life was nothing but the good bits.
There's ought to be said, peace and quiet. Can't wait for your equipment's coming.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Tell is, Vermont was once a beastren kingdom. Truly? Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? If you're looking for idle chatter, look elsewhere.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Aye? What do you want? What? Where did you get this? No. Never mind that. Listen, whatever you found out, whatever you think you know, pray, do not speak of it to anyone.
Always a fresh breeze blowing
Easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I'm not agreeing to this.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Was it I had planned for tomorrow?
is a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Know you of any places for a stolen hour of respite? Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
Bunch of sluggards.
Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
Shall we get some rest then?
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. The sun climbs high. We must rest, though the sun is still up. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Burning the midnight oil, I see. How fare you this day, Master? I only pray you're as content as I am. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Good evening, Arisen.
There's aught to be said for peace and quiet.
I'm tired.
Barely slept a wink.
Go on, have a look.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Where you off to? Where you off to?
Now there's a hassle I can do without.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Venworth. What a delight.
Come to brighten my day with a tale or two. This isn't much to go on.
Could use a rest.
Well met, sir. Fancy again?
Do you want something?
Fine wares all.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Venworth. What a delight.
You seem in fine spirits.
I've got time for a natter if you do.
Welcome.
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. 'Twas as though they were praising me somehow. The very memory sends chills up my spine. I shan't soon return.
Where are you off to? Aye.
Come to brighten my day with a tale or two.
Well met, sir. Fancy again? Fine wares all. Suppose I ought to run along.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap, 'twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting? I'm not sure what we're dealing with here. Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? You do not possess it. I see. If you've deposited it somewhere, might I trouble you to retrieve it and bring it back to me? Else, if you've lost it, mayhap it's being put up for sale at the scrap store. 'Tis a curious shop, where all manner of useless trinkets may be found. The townspeople sell all they find there. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Talking with you always brings a smile to my face.
Hasn't anyone got called to speak?
I'd love to talk with you.
Now, where was I bound again? I could almost nod off where I stand. What's this I smell?
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
I've no desire. To live this way any longer.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
Where are you off to?
Welcome to We Serve All Manner of Fine Ale. What a delight.
Go on, regale me with a tale of your adventures.
Well, I'd love to talk with you.
May have a candle. Fine wares. Whatever am I to do?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Outstanding. A job well done. Our efforts have been rewarded.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim? I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Faring well, I hope.
Welcome to this. We serve all manner of fine ale. How extraordinary. Fine wares.
No, I must be mistaken.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
You seem in fine spirits.
If you wanted to...
Faring well, I hope?
Aye? Here for a natter, are you?
You seem in fine spirits? Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late, and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled before the thing was cold. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune, but mayhap we ought to be better prepared for such incidents. I wonder if building a nice, high wall is out of the question.
'Tis lovely to see you.
Got any interesting tidings to share?
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But 'tis easy enough. I should know, I've done it.
If you wanted to go for a drink, I'd not say no.
Talent's talent, whate'er it may be. You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
Well met, sir. Fine wares.
Come to brighten my day with a tale or two.
I see which way the wind's blowing.
Rain or shine, either knows.
Welcome.
What's another errand to see to?
To each their own.
Rooms to
as they
share.
say. Well
I'm all
met,
ears.
sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Must be ready to give the signal.
Sworn I had ought to attend to.
Where are you off to?
Could have sworn.
No shame in letting down.
Welcome.
Have precious little time.
What is life without spice? I've got time for a natter if you do.
Welcome.
Not sure what they expect. Another errand to see to.
Where was I headed?
What are you up to?
Welcome.
Talking with you always brings a smile to my face.
Talk around town.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
you off to?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Seem in fine spirits.
Fine wares all.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
So, we meet again.
How horrible. This might contain useful information. Shall we take a closer look?
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
He and me. We understand each other.
It's been a hard day.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'll teach him a lesson he won't soon forget.
Those new recruits can barely lift their swords.
Leave off, afore you earn my spite.